especially with the Lulu by his side. We saw what Keria and Gumayusi were capable of with that duo. But they're going to have to perform to that level, and the way that Gumayusi and Keria both played in that game was absurd.
And even there, I honestly believe that for Hanwha Life actually getting on top of Fred Brion between Xin...
I don't think you could call it a counter matchup, but there is definitely a lot of power in these picks as the game goes on. Just doesn't quite have the same level of unity. Yeah, I think it's the first curtain call bullet steal that I've seen in the LCK. I think I've seen them elsewhere around the world, but not in the LCK.
Agreed.
Yeah, very cool. Umpty not going to get snagged. Now Karis diving forward, has the quickness. Delight gonna have to flash himself out of the way, but decides he wants to head all the way back in again. Humpty in trouble, gets the knock up and takes the kill onto On Fleek, and now the rest of Hanwha Life Esports have to get out of there. Absolutely no fear from this Xin Zhao.
It's the one thing Morgan has to be careful for. He's used his ultimate, so can't really stick around here. And that is definitely going to be first turret blood, but I think as a whole, Fred Brion will take that trade.
Yeah, you're not too worried about it. Rift Herald's probably going to get value just in general. Morgan's still sticking around actually for quite some time. As the turret falls down, he has to flash get himself out of the way, and this is just Morgan overstaying. Wants to get a bit of gold, and he'll take 25, but it ain't worth it in the grand scheme of things whatsoever. No package right now for Lava. As Karis will find some chains. Fair bit of damage there as he picks up some rockets as well. Great flash to get himself out of the way. And Lava just Valkyries to get himself out of it. The flash away from the rocket. Oh my god. So extraordinarily close. Morgan doesn't have the flash available. Body slam comes in. Great flash there from On Fleek. And he should be able to put down the Gragas and does so. We'll have to see. Let us know.
It's 30 seconds till next objective. So presumably, we'll have a fight then.
Yeah, I think it's almost about time. As On Fleek going to be clearing out some vision. Teleport, not a flanking one. This is just Lava making his way back in. Does have the package available as Delight's going to lose his quickness. Well, he's still got one, but Karis has got his quickness as well, as that is a lot of damage with that rocket. Lava is well and truly online at this stage of the game. He half health 2 of those squishies with that ability. That being said, Mister's now able to chug his potion and should be all right. Spread it Brion now.
Raw tax bill.
Trying to get towards this Chemtech Soul. It will be soul point for Fred Brion, and Hanwha Life need to stop that one from happening as, oh my goodness, the curtain call's fantastic. But Karis, he's found Henner on the back line, but is he going to survive? The stopwatch says yes for now, but no, he's not going to last for quite long enough. The Drake is going to reset as well, and that's a disaster. The rocket almost tags Vista. And it should be soul point going over to Fred Brion. The tenacity on this team, Chronicler.
Textbook play from Fred Brion. They have the poke. They know we get prio. Bot lane is pushed out by...
Oh dear, On Fleek might just be dead. Does get a kickback though. Nice double knock up on that one as well.
Yep. It's also 27 minutes with 4 kills, which it's Fred Brion, so we shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good.
Yeah, Samdi chasing after him. It is going to be red and white guns. It's dangerous. Umpty flashes on forward. Let's see whether Fred Brion can get themselves back into position. Umpty just pokes him in the back, and that will grab the kill onto On Fleek. Vista is now in so much trouble as Karis tagged at the very edge of the Everfrost, and Morgan still looking for more Deadly Flourish. Very close. And this might be Fred Brion's opportunity to Baron.
I don't know if there's anything that they can do. Maganath form now available for Dudu. But Karis doesn't have his sums, doesn't have the ultimate available yet. Samdi full health, both sums though, and Aphelios in these positions can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's the curtain call. Vista once again in a whole host of trouble. Great knock up there onto Dudu just to make sure that they can peel for Henna's positioning. Lava as well as Hanwha Life Esports desperately trying to stop this one from going down. They don't have a smite though, and this Baron should be guaranteed for Fred Brion. Moonlight Vigil also goes wide. It's not going to get tagged onto the Baron.
Let's get Elder.
Yeah, Dudu taking a lot of damage here as Umpty diving on forward, and yep, the Elder is there. Hanwha Life Esports, it's got a bounty on it. Maybe this is one worth fighting for, and in fact they know that they're going to have to fight for this one, because if they lose that, then they lose the game. Harris taking a fair bit of damage here, but in the camouflage zone. Samdi, pretty good guns for long-range fighting, but Fred Brion just pressuring them out of here. You can see Lava just standing strong in this river. Samdi, that entire shield obliterated by one rocket. And yeah, as you can see, yes, this is the Corki with all of the fire around him, and this is a double super minion wave heading towards these Nexus turrets, and the Elder Drake is just going to melt. Life Esports don't really have too many options here as OnFleek takes the long way around. Can he get there in time is going to be the question, as now Henna trying to run away from Karis as Santi's just dead already. I think Lava just popped him with like half a rocket or something like that. Even the Dragon's getting amongst it as Morgan over the wall wants to desperately stop OnFleek, but OnFleek doesn't even want to get in there and go for it. He's going to fall down as well as Morgan grabs that kill as Delight. Oh, he finally does get to use the passive. So congratulations there as now Dudu running away. But Morgan, he's got other things in mind. He just wants to put this game to bed.
It is textbook Fred Brion play, and one day teams will learn, just draft team fight against Fred Brion. They're never going to sideline. They're going to 5v5 at every single objective, and if we can't match them, it's just not going to happen. T1 couldn't outsmart them. T1 went for a draft where we have the poke. You know, we have these angles, we have these ideas, these concepts. Fred at Brion says, no, we play honest, fair League of Legends, and on the back of walking lava.
And we haven't seen it really work out here.
Yes.
Yep, that's the damage. What the heck, Life Esports? Please do a damage.
I'm honestly impressed that Karis was able to do the most damage on his team on silence. That's legitimately impressive. That doesn't matter.
That is, I mean, it's, I would.
Well, that
no, this is Jace mid.
That hamster is about to be real happy. Maybe it is James. Maybe it is James Mid. Sounds like a James Bond knockoff. Jace Mid. Oh, maybe within Runeterra there's a cinematic universe where Jace plays James Bond. I wonder what we're going to see here coming through. Based on the last game, I am not very optimistic, but I think it's something we'll all do sometimes. Delight.
All right, OnFleek. Not going to be able to quite find the stun here as he gets into the camouflage. Henna flashes over the wall. Does find himself a piercing arrow. Umpty safeguards his way out, but I don't think Delight is going to be so lucky. The rest of Life Esports will be able to give the kill over to Karis, and that is so important.
HLE is summoned, but for now, as Hannah, I think you'll be happy to even get a single blade here, and looks like that isn't even going to be in the cards. That means very favorable blade, Hanwha Life. Really making use of the passivity. Fred Brion.
Going to try and catch after him as well. The stun narrowly avoided there, but still going to get snared up. That's going to be the ult out of Samdi. Don't know whether he necessarily needed to invest that, but better be safe than sorry, as now the gold will be collected from this Rift Herald already, and Life Esports is the...
Who goes first, you know?
You're not a fan of the heal, are you?
I know.
Well, I hope you're a fan of Lava, as he's just going to get taken down. Karis secures the solo kill beautifully. Umpty now in trouble, as Karis not going to... get taken down by the Lee Sin, because of course Viego right in the vicinity, and maybe Umpty's going to fall down as well. Q is going to connect, and he can't actually get in range, but the Heartseeker doesn't land. Eventually, OnFleek will be able to pick that one up, and that is going to be 2 swift kills. Bit of a whoopsie there from Fred Brion. They're a I'll do it next week kind of team, you know? Oh, I'll do it tomorrow. It'll be fine. Bit of procrastinating.
I can't.
But when they have to do it, when they decide to do it, they definitely do. Not much of a procrastinator? No, you don't really come across as...
joking.
All right, good. I was okay.
Yeah.
All right, Umpty coming on in, looking for his opportunity. Karis going to go golden, though. Gravity field goes down, but does, of course, have his Twilight Shroud. Is now Morgan off to the side. Oh, no, might get picked off as the Moonlight Vigil comes in. Sound D is going to be able to pick up that kill. The Chaos Storm doing a bunch of work, but Life Esports have gotten what they wanted. And once again, Morgan just slightly out of position.
I thought you were talking about planet Earth. I was like, man, I'm not really down with the cosmos, you know? Like, that's not really my area of expertise.
I mean, there are certainly other planets in the habitable zone.
Well, that's what I thought, and I was like...
near infinite universe full of planets. The likelihood of there being one that is at least Earth-like is pretty high.
That's what I thought as well.
Yeah. But no, I'm talking about Earth, URF.
Yes.
Makes a lot character more sense. And or species.
They're not going to fight for this, by the way. It's not happening. Oh, don't do it, Phil. Just wait.
Just wait. I still haven't got my answer.
I actually don't know. It's a very good question.
Oh, he is Earth to Manatee. Never mind. As that is going to be kicked back. Sam D in a whole bunch of trouble. However, he's able to get himself relatively out, but it's Umpty that falls down first. The Aphelios is now gone, though. It's a lot of extra damage, but Karis now in the mist, in the clouds. Can he actually find anything more? And it looks like the answer is no. 2 dead on the side of Fred Brion and only 1 On the side of Harmalife Esports, they may just be able to walk back to this Infernal Drake and take it anyway. Teleport is available for Kara, so it looks like that'll be exactly what happens. All right, Lava in trouble. Flashed on there by Dudu and put in the ground.
Without the chains of corruption, but yeah, it's effectively initially the 1-for-1 trade. Happy to trade his life for Sam B.
All right, the wander in, kickback happens. Dudu in trouble and will be picked off. Golden goes to light, so he's not going to be dying anytime soon. And that is a good pick-off there for Bro. Do they just go to the Baron?
They do, of course. They have the health bars. Everyone's alive.
All right, we got 39 seconds on Dudu.
No way.
Harmalife Esports, can you actually get in here to stop this is going to be the question. They know exactly what's going on. They can put themselves in the right spots. Remember, they do have an explosive cast to contend with as well. As Morgan can get them out of here. He needs to get into that pit to make sure that Onfleek doesn't steal it, and it's Umpty that locks down the Baron. It was still a 50-50, but it was well played. Sonic Wave comes on through. Onfleek able to get himself out, but Samdi not so lucky. Karis goes into his stopwatch or his Zonya's, but he is not going to survive. And Fred and Breon, they were just biding their time.
Like, Umpty must have just wall hopped, and I hope we get to see that at some point, because now they have Baron after guns.
Possibly the ones that he's looking for as Delight might be caught out as Morgan moving pretty quickly. There's the Solar Flare, and Samdi's going to get delivered to Delight. The stun comes in, but it's not even required as Morgan sorts out the kill. Henna able to walk away from Karis as well. And Harmalife Esports have no damage, well, consistent damage remaining. Karis is still there, but has no way to actually get into the fight and do something. And now,
and once he finishes Void stuff, I think.
How does he wear both the hat? Oh, I guess he wears the hat and then puts the crown on the hat.
I think that looks cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think you can, if it's like a small, low-profile crown, you can do that.
Another Solar Flare. I know this position. We've seen this before, Dudu. This literally just happened to your AD carry. Oh no! Once again, they pick off Dudu, and look at that. The Baron has just spawned. I mean, that is what Lee Sin is at the post-35-minute mark. You're absolutely right. As Onfleek going to get burned down by the Death Ray. That is the second inhibitor, but first one has just respawned. All right, we're looking for the flank. It's a lot of AoE damage so far as Karis gets in there. Can he actually make this one?
No way!
Kill so far. Can he find the Penta? The answer's no, as Dudu's going to pick up one of them. Morgan's still alive, but maybe not for too much longer. As Henna is going to get taken down to his GA and then taken out. Dudu now running up the mid lane, and have Harmalife done it? Have they found it? Oh, Morgan's still trying to keep himself alive, and he's got a lot of wave clear, remember. There's no Baron on Harmalife Esports, 30 seconds on Umpty, but 40 remain on Henna. This is all on Morgan, and whether he can kill some minions.
Well, we thought that with Chovy leaving Harmalife Esports, that there was going to be a tough ask to follow him up, but Karis, you know, you got to start somewhere, and this is definitely somewhere. And what a play on the Akali.
Just amazing. These Nexus turrets evaporating in front of Harmalife. And yeah, they had some hiccups, they had some whoopsies, but they pulled the game back off the back of their brand new mid laner. Who even is this Chovy guy? It's all about Karis now on Harmalife Esports, and they do manage to finally...
That's the one thing that doesn't change about Harmalife. It's when in doubt, have your mid laner 1v9.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
And I guess we were talking about the power of friendship. This is the power of Karis.
It's honestly ludicrous, right? And also showcase a lot, besides obviously his mastery of Akali and champion, that coming into this game we were kind of questioning whether that was going to be the play or not. You see, that's the valley, and then up there we go again, another mountain.
Yeah. The Poros just have to get over those little rivers there.
Wow.
And they could find themselves on the other side. The other side is a Harmalife Esports victory, and never mind. Hopefully somebody else notices that there are a lot of dashes on champions in League of Legends just in general. Vex is a decent start though, and so we'll see whether Karis is going to be able to pop off as much as he did. Loves his mobility, loves getting in there, and Vex can certainly do a whole lot of that. Get a reality. And here toward, I don't know why we're really looking at the top side. It's just, you know.
There's not a lot going on.
Yeah. Nah, hitting Morgan a bunch, and Morgan not really noticing and continuing to drink is basically how it goes. Here on the bottom side, though, Umpty looking for a potential gank opportunity as the dredge line will connect from Vista. Henna taking a lot of damage here as he's already ignited. Oh, the great stun to come out as Vista's knocked back towards Henna was dangerous, but SumD is going to die. The Peacemaker very close to going off, and that could have actually killed Henna, but no. He's dead. They're looking for a dive onto Morgan instead of trying to salvage the bottom lane or anything like that. We've been here before, Morgan, please. As there's the flash in front of the body slam. Absolutely love it. Morgan in so much trouble, and he will just get taken down. OnFleek is going to deliver the kill over to Dudu, and once again, might be another game, but it's the same story. See how this one's going to go, as there's the flash forward depth charge to come out. Dredgeline comes in and Delight blocks it really nicely. So Henna now with some bodies in front of him, and they actually go for the fight there as the curtain call comes on through. SumD able to net his way out. But that is, once again, Vista falling down and no opportunity for Shelly to come in. Lava dives forward. Good stun there from OnFleek, who does Heartbreaker to get himself out. Humble Life are going to have to rethink this course of action.
And that's some really nice plays. I'm kind of baffled. Humble Life also back.
I'm not going to find out. I'm not going to find too much more.
Yeah, limited control there, knowing that both Hannah and Delight, or definitely Delight is still somewhere in the river as well. They're going aggressively here, collapse them through.
Umpty going to throw out the ultimate. That's a brilliant body slam, and immediately the bottom lane just evaporates on the side of Humble Life Esports. 2 very quick kills, and they save the turret. Damn, and Morgan sometimes just has it, you know?
Dude, it's 10 seconds later, and you have a TP. TP's there now.
Spread at Breon staying as a unit. Umpty over to the side. Dudu going to get snared up, and in they go. Another cask is going to connect, and Vista hung out to dry once again. Dudu, with his Narbar very close to full, is not going to be the target, and they're just going to assassinate Vista once again. 0-3-0, and they'll grab themselves the turret.
Oh, Dudu.
Okay, yeah, OnFleek. Gonna get chained up. In goes Dudu. That's a 3-man ulti, but they all make their way out. Now they're turning it all around. Henna grabs that kill. It's a bouncy castle on the side of Humble Life Esports, and it's not the one that they actually wanted to go into. The turret falls down, and it's only Delight that's the spoils.
Any of their players goes in, the rest of the team will shortly follow, and now Humble Life.
I like how you were saying that they were not very proactive when it was Morgan literally just standing still and then found his opportunity here onto OnFleek, who will just get taken down. No Heartbreaker. His heart well and truly broken enough as he does head towards that death chamber.
Every single time.
They give
us time together.
Oh, okay. SumD in a bit of trouble here. Throws out the net. Will the last bullet land? Yes, it will, but gets the flash off, and Lava just says good night. Caitlyn going to be taken down. 1.5 minutes on the Ocean Drake. Baron is alive. As the Brambleback going to get taken down here by Henna. We don't really care about the lives of Bramblebacks, apparently, because they've been dying all over the place. As there's an engage onto Vista once again. Morgan looking for the flank, but holding onto it, waiting for his opportunity. Lava takes down the Nautilus, and now it's Morgan looking for his option. Umpty now will just tank up the ace in the hole, and Humble Life Esports are flashing all over the place here. Morgan is looking so scary as Dudu's going to get slowed down. And they're buying a bit of time here, as I feel like maybe heading towards a Baron or something like that could have been an opportunity, but instead, Jonas Strong knows where the action's at. If only we could talk to him about the Poros beforehand. As Umpty goes in, Vista once again getting engaged on. The chains will connect. The mimicked version as well, as he's just stun-locked forever. Delight running around with the quickness because he's so excited, as OnFleek will get interrupted. The ulti ain't going to be enough, as it's a double kill for Lava. And this could mean a Baron right before the Ocean Soul.
Just end the game. Just...
What?
You have a way.
Chronicler, what are you talking about?
Dead. Just push.
No. There is a perfectly good Baron to be taken here.
There's Morgan.
All right, OnFleek, he could be the option as Morgan's wrapping around from the side. He knew that this was going to be their opportunity as Lava dives on top of OnFleek. And now with the smite down, they can go back and get themselves the Ocean Soul. As Karis, he could be in trouble. That last bullet did about 1 billion damage from Henna. And now That inhibitor is taken down, and maybe they'll just move towards these Nexus turrets. Umpty, yeah, I'm a bit question marks myself, my friend. Don't you worry.
Oh, I don't know. There's a bunch of traps. It's only 12k gold lead, Atlas. I don't know if they can do this.
I'm not sure whether I would do it. Is Sam going to take about $1 trillion from Henna once again? It's almost an exaggeration as Dudu taking so much as well. Whenever they're in range of Henna, he just does so much work. This 35-minute point in this game, and the last inhibitor will go down as well. Morgan wanting a little bit of an opportunity here, takes on Fleek down pretty low as these turrets are melting. Great knock up there as Dudu looking for the Mega Gnar, but everyone just gets out of the way. And now, yeah, Vista's wandering around, doesn't really know what he can actually do to stop this. And Fredit Brion will eventually take down the Nexus at 35 minutes. It was slow, but damn well they did it.
I don't know. It was a team effort, as per usual. Look at how even these.
That is a beautiful gold graph.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was half the time spent, that would be a glorious gold graph, right?
Yes.
Maybe not half. Like, let's give it
shave of 10.
Yeah, like 10 minutes left or something like that. But
1매치 승리팀 프레디 프리온의
Thank you very
라바
much,
선수, 해나
guys. This
선수와
is
인터뷰
Jason.
나눠보겠습니다.
We're here
안녕하세요,
joined
생일
by
축하드립니다.
Hannah and Lava for the POG interview. Congratulations, guys.
네, 하나생명을 꺾고
You guys
개막주에
beat
첫
Hana
승리를
Life
신고하셨습니다.
Esports
두
and
분 소감
secured the
들어보겠습니다.
first
라바 선수.
victory of the opening week. How are you feeling? Even
Even
though we lost the first series, you know, I'm happy that we were able to come back in the second match. I mean, this could have been a lot cleaner, but, you know, it's a little bit of a bummer that it was a 2-1, but still I'm happy that we won.
선수 개막 첫 주인 만큼 초반
Hannah,
승리를 오늘 승리가 굉장히 중요하셨을
it
것
was really
같습니다.
important
T1전에서
in
아쉬운
order to
패배를
build the
맛보셨는데
momentum from the
이후 어떤
get-go.
피드백이
So
있으셨는지
what kind of
궁금합니다.
feedback went back and forth after dropping the first series? Nothing major, to be honest. We just wanted to focus on the individuals, how we
그럼 오늘
perform
경기력 만족하시나요?
individually.
저는 좀
And
만족하지 못하는 것 같아요.
I'm not really that satisfied with my performance today.
기대하도록 하겠습니다. 자, 라바 선수 인게임
Lava,
얘기로 넘어가 보도록 하겠습니다. 1세트에
In game
3를
1,
뿜어낸 코르키가 맹활약을
Corki did
했습니다. 아마
30k
오늘 이후로
damage.
평가를 받게 되지 않을까
Corki
싶은데요.
is
1세트에 자신 있게
obviously
선택을
climbing
하셨는데
up the
코르키에 대한
tier
평가가
list. How do you rate
궁금하거든요.
this champion right now?
라인전이 좀 약하다 빼고는
Corki,
너무 지금
the only
성능이 좋은 것
weakness
같아서
is he's a little bit
되게
weak
좋은
during the laning phase, but other than that, he's so
던져도
strong. And you know, you just
가기
throw
때문에
some of the rockets and you just can
정말
win the
극찬을
game.
해주셨습니다. 분석 데스크에서도
And
쿠로님께서
on
이제
the
사일러스가
analyst
코르키
stats,
상대로
Kuro
좀
mentioned
선두를
that
나섰다
Silas
이런
used to
말씀을
be a counter
해주셨는데
into
코르키 대
Corki.
사일러스 구도 어떻게
So what do you think of this? What do you think of this matchup then?
좀 사일러스가 유리하긴 한데
Well,
좀
thinking of
공격적으로 해야
only the one-on-one Silas is definitely good, but Corki is way better in general, you know, as a game. However, in game number 2, you guys are having a full control, but let the opponents turn the game around.
불리한데 그래도 잘 잡으면서
Even
게임
though we
유지
were,
잘하셨다고
you know,
저희가 더 잘한다고
not able to
코치님도
win the game, we still had a huge lead in that game. So our coaching staff told us that you guys are doing a fantastic job and you can do it. And Hannah, why are you so good at Jin? You even stole a Baron in the T1 series, and today as well, your curtain call was always finding the enemies. So any tips on using that champion? If you keep calm when you're using your ult, you will find bigger success. Did you watch Samdi's interview last time? Yeah, right away. I heard you guys are close friends and you were able to win this matchup because Samdi said, you know, Hannah's performance is always disappointing. And Samdi, he's a great player, but because he was playing against me, he was not performing up to his level. Samdi, I hope you play better next time. Two players having some banters back and forth on the POG interview. And after the teleport patch, a lot of people are now emphasizing the importance of bottom lane. What do you feel about that? For us, Freddie Brion, we always like to go hard during the laning phase. So I think this is a good patch for us. And I think Freddie Brion is having even better teamwork this year. Do you agree?
막상 대회를 하니까 좀 체감되는 것 같아요.
Yeah, especially after playing on stage. I kind of realized. Yeah, after playing the LCK, I think that is true. Your next opponent will be Gen G. A very strong team here in the league. What's your mindset heading into that matchup? Gen G is so strong, so it's gonna be a very hard match for us, but we will do our best in order to win that series. I mean, Gen G, they have a very strong bottom lane, so we will prepare really hard in order to win that matchup. Lastly, any message over to the fans out here? I'm happy to see so many people out here supporting us. I really appreciate it, and we will do our best in the future as well. Same. I'm happy that so many fans came to Lowell Park, so I will make sure to win the upcoming match as well. That's gonna be it from Lava and Hannah from Freddie Brion, and now I'm gonna throw it back to the analyst desk. Thank you.